everybody's favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I'm talking Unrivaled Basketball League today, y'all. I've been watching the players get introduced as they're I shouldn't say introduced, being revealed on Instagram, and I'm excited about the league. So I thought I would take just a little bit. Now I won't be here long. Take a little bit to tell you what I know about the league so far and who the players are that I've seen revealed so far. So. Then we'll be kind of keeping up with that. And I definitely want to know in the chat what y'all think about some of the players that are being revealed. How you think they're going to match up? Who do you see playing with each other? Who you excited to see? So, Unrivaled Basketball League, y'all. It's an upcoming professional women's 3-on-3 basketball league founded by Brianna Stewart and Nafisa Collier. It's aiming basically to kind of like revolutionize women's sports from what I'm looking at. Offering higher salaries, player ownership, kind of this own unique competitive format that they're going to be playing in. I haven't seen it all the way laid out, but what I know so far, it's a 3-on-3 basketball played on a court, kind of like 2/3 the size of a standard WNBA court. So not a full court, but not a half court, right? Faster paced format encourages more scoring and individual skill showcases, so they should be able to show out. This is kind of league that are up and coming freshmen as they come into the WNBA and beyond. We'll be able to showcase some of that talent. Could you imagine the dunks in this league? But never mind. It's going to be an 8-week season starting in January 2025. That's during the WNBA offseason, which is really cool. It gives the players an opportunity from the WNBA to participate and not have to go overseas to continue playing basketball and continue earning in the offseason. So games are played twice a week in Miami, so everybody should be in Miami. Good time in Miami. January shouldn't be too cold. I wonder if they'll live like in the bubble again. I don't know. But we'll have 30 players divided into 6 teams. So they got commitments from multiple WNBA All-Stars, promising a high level of competition, right? So they're claiming to offer the highest average salaries in women's professional sports league history, with minimum exceeding $100,000. Players are also going to receive equity in the league, so that'll grant them a stake in their success. So it's nothing like playing as a player for the championship, but also as an owner on the same team at the same time. That's pretty dope. The league has garnered significant investment, financial backing from notable athletes and investors like Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, Michelle Wee West. I think I saw Ashton Kutcher's name out there, Gino Auriemma. I think former head of ESPN, I'm not sure. But definitely some solid financial backing for this league. Seeks to address the pay disparity in women's sports by providing competitive salaries and ownership opportunities to the athletes and showcasing talent in the 3-on-3 format and off-season schedule to, like I said, a lot of WNBA players to showcase their skills in a different environment, but also potentially attract new fans, sponsors, and all while staying in shape and making money. I think it's aiming to kind of expand the landscape of professional women's basketball. Offering more playing opportunities and career paths for athletes. Some of these players that we're seeing getting washed out, as I say, washed out in that first quarter of the WNBA season, giving them an opportunity to land somewhere and get some really good experience and grow into the players they need to be able to come back, maybe get a second crack at the WNBA and an opportunity to try to stick. I think it's a very unique player-centric model, and it's going to challenge traditional sports leagues structures. And it may, even pave the way for some similar initiatives in other sports. Would love to see this thing expand. It's kind of like women have their own kind of Big 3 league in a way, but I'm sure there'll be some differences. Unrivaled will face competition from established leagues like the WNBA and other emerging 3-on-3 leagues. They won't be the only ones out there. I think what I love about them is that they should have the first right of refusal on WNBA talent and some of the best talent coming out of college as those players come out. And if they decide not to go into the WNBA, but maybe, even choose a 3-on-3 type format to do just part of the year while they do pursue other interests would be kind of cool too. So it's going to be interesting to see who all wants to jump into this thing. It could be very exciting. The long-term financial viability of the league, listen, it's going to depend on securing sponsorships, broadcast deals, fan engagement. Do we like it? Do we show up for it? Do we buy it? And then how do sponsors also engage with us to be able to get that support? I think it's going to rely on attracting a lot of the top WNBA talent during the off season, especially in these first early seasons as you're trying to get buy-in, and that could pose some challenges. there's going to be some conflicts that arise with WNBA teams or international commitments for some of the talent that we probably want to see originally. But I think it's enough talent out there to be able to put a very good product on the floor, especially with Stewie and Nafisa behind it. I think that, they were players at UConn. I think they are veterans in the league. I think they are superstars in the league, and I think they have a great, from what I can see, global perspective of the league. I think they are two of the more seasoned veterans in the league, and I think they are great ambassadors, I guess, for the league. So I'm looking to see how they take their experiences in the WNBA, good and bad, and translate that into success in this Unrivaled Basketball League. So it's a bold and innovative venture in women's sports. I think it's a commitment, it's commitment to high salaries, player ownership, and that format that they're going could significantly impact the landscape of women's hoops. And the challenges are out there. The league's potential for growth and influence, though, is undeniable. With the inaugural season starting in 2025, this is going to be a crucial test of its viability and its long-term impact. But looking to see how they get out and get started. So far, I'm loving the marketing and the engagement that I'm seeing on the Instagram page. I haven't checked other social media platforms, so I will be doing that. But I'm mostly following them on Instagram on the Unrivaled Basketball page. So that's at Unrivaled Basketball on Instagram. If you're not following them already, I don't know what you're waiting on, because they are. And I don't know how often it happens. I'm checking back all through the day. I got my notifications on in case I miss one to see who is that next player that they're going to introduce. So they started off, of course, with Stewie. Breanna Stewart was introduced as a player in the league. Nafisa Collier, of course, introduced as a player in the league. Chelsea Gray, introduced as a player in the league. Arike Ogunbowale, introduced as a player in the league. Jewel Lloyd, introduced as a player in the league. And Kelsey Plum, introduced as a player in this league. So far, besides, like a lot of ball handlers, a lot of scorers, guards, a lot of style, a lot of excitement. I'm excited to see Stewie playing. I'm excited to see Nafisa playing. I'm proud of them for even making this attempt and making this run, especially while they are carrying out full-blown professional careers as WNBA players and everything else that they have going on in their life. So, shout out to them for that. But excited to see like the point guard out here, Chelsea Gray, because I'm a Las Vegas Aces fan, so I'm looking at Chelsea sometimes like I don't know how much longer she'll be out there. But then to see her make a commitment to Unrivaled is just like, even if she's not in the WNBA and pushing it at those 40 games and going full speed in that type of league for many more seasons to come, to see that maybe there's a chance that her greatness continues in a league like Unrivaled is really cool. Arike, I think this is a great opportunity for Arike to showcase Arike. We get to see Arike in bits and pieces, but we don't get to see her take over and really ball out like I think she could in a 3-on-3 type of environment. So excited to see how Arike brings the game. The Gold Mamba, Jewel Lloyd. Listen, I'm excited. I love Jewel's game. 3-on-3 suits her. Like styles make fights. Her style fits this type of fight. I could see her scoring. I could see her assisting. I could see her taking over games. I could see some wild plays. So excited to see the Gold Mamba in there. And then Plum Dog Millionaire, Kelsey Plum. We know Kelsey. I'm expecting to see threes, attacks to the basket, swag. Kelsey being Kelsey. Should be some good basketball. Should be some good basketball. When I'm looking at who they have out here already, now I'm thinking like, who else is it that I would want to see? And so when I'm looking at that, the next person I think I want to see is Big Folk Senior, Kalia Copper is probably the next player I want to see come to the board. But let me know, who do y'all want to see next come to the board? Who do you want to see in this Unrivaled league? And then how do you want to see these 30 players matched up and teamed up together to bring us this 3-on-3 basketball that we're gonna have in the early part of January, early part of 2025, to carry us kind of even through college hoops, and then we're gonna have Unrivaled hoops, and football probably is football should be winding up, and then we'll be, getting into the thick of NBA for those of us that watch the NBA. So it's gonna be fun. It's more and more sports stacking up, more and more opportunities, more and more platforms for these opportunities to take place. So I'm excited. Unrivaled Basketball, y'all. I'm here for it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. I'm out.